He's on the ropes. He's spit off the ropes. He's moving around now and he's getting a little bit of a rhythm. He finally got that second win. Can't be stopped.
Round coming to a close. Hands up, defense. Side step. 1, 2, please don't overextend. It's the endurance test. The real fight begins. Take a walk to this corner. Come get your second win.
The second win boxing media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside
it's your boy, Mr. Hit the like button, sub to the page. Caesar Fantastic.
well, today, man, we having a discussion here about Floyd Mayweather's legacy. Is it in jeopardy of being in competition amongst being someone coming close to him, and that's Bud Crawford in terms of record? And I noticed today that he was 40-0. I didn't realize his record was 40-0. Floyd's, as we all know, Floyd's streak is 50-0 right now. I saw this going around all around the internet, right? Everybody's comparing after just this one fight. And I had to address it, you know. For those that probably come in here, y'all probably, what the hell is these guys doing comparing Floyd Mayweather to Bud Crawford? And we are so different and out the box, man, to the point where I know, as I thought about that and I saw these casual fans constantly trying to do this comparison, and I look back at all the guys that Floyd Mayweather has fought, man. I don't know, man. A lot of people don't give this brother the credit he deserves with his legacy, man. It may look easy to a lot of you people out there, but that man was just that great of a fighter, man. He fought some folks, man. Like he fought everybody, and you guys talk about he didn't fight guys in his prime. He fought guys literally someone was 2 years older than him. Few of them was probably 3 years older than him, but most of these guys was in his age range. So to try to break down this man's legacy is ridiculous. I think he beat 26 world champions, if I'm correct. I don't have my notes, but I'm going off of what I saw. I think it was 26 world champions Floyd Mayweather have defeated. A lot of them were current world champions. I ain't talking about 26 world champion that was world champions 20 years ago. I'm talking about 26 world champions. Most of them were current, and he took the titles from them. Now, Bud Crawford, he did an excellent job this past weekend, right? Floyd Mayweather, if you look at the resume between the two fighters, man, they are like night and day, man. The guys Floyd Mayweather fought, Bud Crawford would have had hell with these guys, and I'm trying to tell you, he would have had some problems with some of these guys. And let me break this down too. Floyd Mayweather had some bad hands. He had injury. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather was a killer. He didn't play with people. He did not play with people. So once he developed those hurt hands, Floyd had to learn new strategies on winning fights. Mm-hmm. And man, I like Bud. Bud. The performance Bud put on this week was what had me in question. But let me tell you something.
It was masterful.
Floyd Mayweather, man. Just saying, he did some things that a lot of guys just won't be able to do, man. Like Floyd just had strategies, and I mean, Bud has, I don't know Bud's lifestyle because I really didn't follow him into the Crawford and Spence saga was going on like in 2018 when they first started talking back and forth. That's when I started really paying attention to Bud Crawford. So, but Floyd Mayweather, man, you might not like the way he won his fights, but if you are a boxing fan, you had to admire that shit, man. If you really a full-fledged fighting fan, you have to admire the fact that the man was able to go in there and not take punishment and make a lot of money. Now, I know I get all my Floyd haters like that, but we're not talking about what their words gonna be. Well, Floyd Mayweather, we're not talking about who make the most money. We're talking about who was a better fighter. 26 world titles, man. He beat 26 world champ, 23 was it? I know it's around 23, 26. I'm not accurate. I know it was 20 something world champions that he dethroned, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm hearing a lot of this talk about Pacquiao was out of his prime. How was Pacquiao out of his prime? Me and Pacquiao the same age. Floyd Mayweather 2 years older than me. So Floyd Mayweather 2 years older than me. Pacquiao was 2 years younger than Floyd Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
So they was in the same range. That's bullcrap. Around the same time, these young men fighting right now, were they 30, 36, what they 36,
36 and 33, 35, 33 or something like that.
But Floyd didn't get that same, acknowledgement. It was around the same time frame and age.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd Mayweather, it's hard to put people against. The only person I think I can could put against his legacy is Sugar Ray Robinson. That's the only one I think will have a debatable argument about his legacy amongst them. Now, let me say this. If Bud Crawford continue to fight guys like Earl Spence for the next 10, 15, 20 fights, he's a Floyd Mayweather. The GOAT conversations can change.
Yeah, get about another 5 of these for me. I'm like, yeah, he might get there because that's the main thing holding him back from that Floyd legacy to me is the resume. Floyd fought them dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crawford ain't really, this was Crawford first dude. Like, he done fought some champs, you know what I'm saying? And some people, but this the first mega fight, like big fight for him, for real. So I think like, yeah, he gonna need a few of those fights. Like if he could go up, for me, if he could go get that third undisputed with Charlo, if he could go up and do that, then the conversation might have to be talked about because it's when you talk about legacy as far as because that man done undisputed 3 divisions, you know what I'm saying? So one thing that I do give him credit for is clearing out these divisions, though. He cleared out 47. Now, the one thing people gonna say is, he ain't fight Boots if he move up. He ain't fight Boots. Granted, I can't say Boots is the only one left at 47 that people could say that about for real because, it's always somebody gonna come. Sort of like when Thurman, Porter, Lamont Peterson, all them came when Floyd was leaving 47. Hey, well, he ain't fight Thurman. Why he ducked? He ducked Thurman. Like, nah, it ain't that. So, if he do get Boots and fight Boots, then okay. If he beat Boots, he done demolished 47.
Right.
He cleared out 40. If he could undispute 54 and get a couple fights up there, maybe win those, like, nah, I can't. That sort of stamped legacy for me. You know what I mean?
Me too, man.
Somebody put in the chat.
I
put in the chat. Floyd is TBE for sure. Crawford is the present and the talent to beat. They both deserve their flowers and shouldn't be compared, in my opinion. Different era controlled and dominated by each one. 2 Hall of Famers. Bud may have a chance of becoming the 3rd undisputed champion if he could land that Charlo fight. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'm looking at that. That's from brother Nesto, man. I agree, Nesto. That was my point in putting this together. I was looking on all the different group pages, right, brother? And I said, let me break this down too, because there's a lot of casual fans that's already trying to do comparisons of the two just based off of one weekend. I'm like, no, bro, it's two different eras, man. And this man had to go through. Floyd's path was totally different than what the path that Crawford have to go through. You know, they have different paths. In order to get this money that they're receiving now, you had to damn near have 40 fights, which you got 40 fights. You know, even he is getting money now. Crawford, I do say that much to earn the money that he's making, but I still don't see the comparison, and I just wanted to truly denounce it. But what we want to do now, fellas, is we want to go to the lines.
Anthony say Crawford has the ability to break Floyd's career 50-0 record. He do.
I
mean,
with that totally.
Hey, it's their form. You know, 54 not really a stat division. You know, 54 ain't really stat. And after what he did to Earl, I'm 47. If he want to stay there and run there for a few more fights, the only one I could say that would be worrisome to him at 47 is Boots. And like I said, I edge him that fight for real. Like, I mean, 50-0 right there for him, you know?
Yeah, he got that. I think that's within reach. I think the record is within reach. If he do like 2-3 fights a year, I think more like 2. He about to be 36. But he'll be able to get that by the time he, 39, 40 maybe. Good timing, though. And I think he can do that. Only thing is he got to up the level of competition. That's the thing. 23 world champions is a hard.
No, he ain't gonna catch
ladder
that.
To climb, man. That's a hard. It's the 26 world champions. These 26 world champions don't even want to fight each other. And plus,
one thing is, you know,
now starting to come together. So
that's the thing. That's the thing.
These belts are coming together. So it's only probably like now, you know, it's literally how many undisputed
like
is
2
now, bro?
like nah. Every division almost got one.
Everybody business they're being undisputed now. So he's not going to get 26. Chris said Floyd versus Bud eating Mayweather stats, period. Wow.
I mean, you look in Floyd's career, who was the fighters who gave him the most trouble? You got it was
famous, man.
Hall of Famers, but they were aggressive, more forward, like just throw body shots, crazy like, you know what I'm saying, crazy angles and things like that. And a lot of power. Power sort of like, you know, because Floyd really had to stick on D with the defense with the power. So I mean, I wouldn't say Floyd just a demolish, but you know what I'm saying? But I think that's a good fight. I think that'd be a great fight. Then you gotta think about which Floyd which Floyd is it going to be?
Which Floyd could you say is it? Now the Floyd Mayweather that's Pretty Boy Floyd. I actually think Money Mayweather will beat him easily. Then
Money might be the easiest one because Pretty Boy he took some gambles.
He took risks.
He took some risks. You know what I'm saying? Now Crawford might catch you. Crawford got popping both of them joints.
That's why I said I would go with Money Mayweather to win.
Yeah, because he was a little more cautious, but you know,
but Pretty Boy Floyd was a killer.
He was
a killer. So now we going to the lines, man. Anybody come on, call in. We going to the lines. We want to get your opinion. So call in and tell me what you think. The number is 240-661-7647. Call in and tell me who you got will win this one. Not who will win. I'm not trying to do who. Is it possible that that my guy Terence Crawford,
legacy wise
could be compared in the same legacy as Floyd Mayweather? Call in if you can. Call in if you want to.
I say Floyd ruined boxing forever and never was an undisputed champion in the division. That's true because Floyd didn't want them belts though.
Floyd was an economic.
Floyd didn't push for belts. He wanted the fight. So Floyd to win a belt give it back, and then go fight the next champ. Like that's what I was just about to say with Crawford. You know, Bam dudes now they win the belt and they hold it. Floyd was letting man, hey, I go get that belt again. I go get it. I go get it back from the next dude.
Well, we got
That's
a
how he
caller
got
calling in
all
now.
them.
Second Win Boxing Media. Who am I speaking with? Oh, hold on 1 second, bro. Let me get you on the. Get you on here. Can you hear me? Hold on, I'm trying to get you on the air.
Anthony Jackson said Chop gave Mayweather all he can handle. Yeah,
Say
he
something
put
again, brother.
Chop caught him with something nice.
Hold on. What is going on? It's doing that again. Oh, hold on 1 second, brother. I'm still trying to get you in. My fault. Oh, what's going on? I'm gonna have to just put it to the phone to the thing so I get it right. Yeah, who am I speaking with? I'm sorry about that, brother.
This Anthony Jackson.
Okay, Ant. What you got, brother?
Well, the question was if Crawford was competing against who? The rematch, Mayweather, or who? Because I got Crawford on any level
Okay.
because Mayweather has been resting. I'm not saying he out of shape. He trains 24/7 on or off, but he's in shape. But I don't think he can handle Crawford right now.
Kill that man now. Crawford
Now,
kill that man right now.
Brother, we're not talking about the Floyd of today. We talking about we just doing a fantasy of like how a Floyd of the past, the Floyd within that was a fighter.
I think Money Mayweather. Y'all said that Floyd. Y'all said Money Mayweather was the best or better than Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was fresh, clean, and young, man.
Yeah,
at the top of his game, Pretty Boy.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, you right.
He was he was top of the game. Was his father training him or his uncle?
Uncle was training him at that time.
So he was Floyd Sr. was locked up.
Yeah.
So Uncle was training, but he was at the top of his game, man. He wasn't missing nothing. He was making 60 to 70% of his punches count.
Yeah, he was
back then.
I agree, brother.
So if he fought Money Mayweather, he would crush Crawford.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So you don't.
But one of the questions was who.
Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
One of the questions was who gave Floyd, the best shot. DC's own Chop Coley.
Yeah.
If he hadn't gassed out.
Yes, indeed.
If he hadn't gassed out, he gave. Was it Floyd? Was it Money Mayweather or it wasn't Pretty Boy?
That was in between. He was going through in between the transition between Money Mayweather and Floyd. I think he was heading into Money Mayweather after that. He was Money Mayweather by then.
But Chop, DC's own Chop.
Yeah, I remember that.
If you go back on YouTube or find the film on Chop and Mayweather, gave him all he can handle every round.
He almost had him out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One thing about our DC fighters, De La Hoya and Darryl Coley, he gave Darryl Coley all he could handle. I mean, he gave De La Hoya all he can handle, but we just didn't have the gas at the end. Man.
Yeah, that's real. We all had
we supposed to. Man, DC fighters supposed to be straight champions along with Sugar Ray Leonard.
Facts, man.
We supposed to have been leading the pack.
Facts.
Darryl Coley, Chop, Two Shop Johnson. We supposed to be leading the pack, man. Real talk.
Yeah, I agree, man. And we did have that problem where when we get to the big show, we always gassed out, man. And for some reason, it was either we needed to go away to camp, so something was off where we would always gas out in them big boy perform on the big stage. Now,
See, with Ray Leonard, I've been in Ray Leonard's camp when he trained.
Okay.
Ray Leonard trained damn near between 5 to 10 minutes a round.
Okay.
When he was trained in camp, which means the average fighter trained 3 minutes a round.
Okay.
Right? Ray would outlast all his opponents just on distance.
Yeah, he did.
Coley and Chop and them only trained 3 minutes a round. They might have had different sparring partners, but they trained 3 minutes a round. I think Mayweather, when he say hard work and dedication,
yeah, he
got this thing, man.
He do, man.
Got this thing, man.
Yeah, he worked.
He got this thing, man. I forgot what it's called.
It's like
they
spot you. Yeah, they do to the. I forgot what they call it.
The dog pound, right?
The dog fight. The dog pound or something.
The dog pound.
Yeah, they just stopped.
That was similar to Ray. Ray would train 5 to 10 minutes, man.
Yes,
His
indeed.
sparring partner would gas out, man.
Dang.
And that's why when Ray got in the ring, man, he would outlast all his opponents. Because he had to win. Plus,
Yeah.
Ray, man, let me tell you something. Him and Mayweather are special boxers, man.
Yeah.
They are hard working. When they say hard work and dedication,
They mean it.
Mayweather
Dedication
get up 3 o'clock
to
in
it.
the morning. They get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and tell his sparring partners meet us at the gym.
Yeah.
They are dedicated boxers. There will never be, and along with Terence Crawford, he studies his craft as well. You can tell in this fight.
You right about that, brother.
Him and Bo Mack,
Yeah.
they work together, man.
Hey, how do you feel, man, about because I remember back in the days, man, it was about strategy, right? It was more than just getting in there and just going off of what you know. If you had an opponent, you had to figure out that strategy. Did you see that this weekend between a Terence Crawford camp? Did you see a pure strategy off of this?
Derek, I was very disappointed in Derek. Derek, he had a brain fog as well.
Yeah.
He didn't see that coming. He right there in the ring.
Yeah.
And then when the doctor jumped in the fourth round,
yeah,
he asked him, "Are you know what I mean?" That's a sign.
That's
When you never seen your 3-time world champion on the canvas.
Yeah.
Derek was shocked, man.
Yeah, he was. He like you said, he had a brain fog and wasn't used to dealing with that situation. You know, and
you talking about being with somebody as a kid.
Yeah,
man.
he been with him for years.
Got 3-time world champion.
Yeah.
3-time world champion. You trainer of the year.
Yeah.
That was a shock to everybody in that corner.
That's real, brother. That's real talk, brother.
So he really got tongue twisted, man. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah. He went into one of them fogs, bro. Yeah, he did, man. But man. So you saying you got Terence Crawford defeating Floyd Mayweather, the Money Mayweather.
No, he said right now.
The reason why I say that, and I call Rashid and I called it to the point where we said that Earl Spence his timing would be off because he hadn't been active in 18 months. 18 months is a long time at the age of 34,
Joe.
35.
Yeah, that's a long time.
You're 34 and 35 and you inactive and it's a title fight?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a title fight. This ain't no tune-up.
This ain't no tune-up.
This is a title fight.
A super fight, right? Super, dang.
Man needed it to
fight of your life. This is the biggest fight of his life, and he never tuned up for it.
That's real talk, brother.
Bud tuned up for this.
Bud tuned up.
That's
and then I heard Bud and them, from what I was told, Bud and them went into camp a couple of weeks earlier. They went to the mountains a couple of weeks earlier. First, they stopped in Vegas.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, they stopped in Vegas and trained with the UFC. After they done that, they went back in the mountains and got back to work again.
Bomac, I give him 100% credit, man.
Yeah, got to.
He got Bud in tip top, mentally, physically shape, man.
Yeah,
prepared him decently. That's why in the press conference he said all that talking and hiding.
yeah,
He said, "F that, man."
yeah. We
F
out.
that.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He said, "Y'all can't tell me nothing about undisputed. We've been there.
Yeah.
We've been there. It's time to. It's show and tell now. It's show and fight."
So answer this question.
He told Derek, "Shut up."
So this is what's been going on. I've been noticing too, because everything I'm doing today is based off of what I'm seeing off of different group pages and different people. Now, all these Spence fans are stating that he had certain brain damage injuries and something was off, things of that nature. But I remember this man just fighting Usyk. What's his name?
Ugas
and all them guys. But I didn't hear that come up not one time.
He been dogging stuff.
I can't blame these guys, man. What's your take on that, man, about that?
Listen, especially if you bet money, when your fighter lost and the way he lost, you always going to have kickback, man. And the best kickback is the car accident.
Yeah.
The car accident, detached retina.
Yeah, that's just came up on one of these things. Yep.
My thing would have been if I was a fan of both of them good, if it would have been my man, I would have said inactivity.
Right.
That would have been but I wouldn't have said nothing. This man got out of a car accident 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's cement.
Yeah.
It's cement, not glass, cement. Right? And got back in shape and got 3 titles.
Yeah.
3 titles after an accident.
And been breaking people.
Anyway. And busted when you guys had 3 eyes when he finished.
Yeah, he did.
He been breaking folks.
He had 3 eyes when he finished.
That's real talk, brother. That is real.
But nobody said
nobody's
a neurologist. He need to see a neurologist.
I heard that one time. I heard that one time.
He need to go see a doctor.
Yep.
He need to get a doctor. He's off. He was supposed to fight Pacquiao. He wanted to fight Pacquiao.
Yeah, he
but
was.
The doctor say no go, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was gonna go in there with a detached retina. They said, "Man, you may not never see again."
Yeah.
If you can fight Pacquiao.
Yeah.
But guess what? They okayed him.
Yeah, for this fight.
For Terence Crawford.
Facts.
You understand? So after the fight and the way he got beat down, now it's a neurologist.
Yeah, so
I'm seeing this report. Yeah. I'm seeing this report come out. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
It's some time now. It's been some time and some fights. You can't.
Now, Stephen A. Smith talking about retiring because of the way he lost.
Yeah.
But I never want to see a fighter. I never want to see a fighter go out like that.
Yeah.
I want you to redeem yourself. Let your body rest. Go get a doctor. Let everything heal. Get back in the gym. Start from scratch. Never go out like that. You got a family. You got sons.
Yeah.
You got fans. Do not let your fans down like that. Now, if you go a second time and lose like that, then contemplate retirement.
Yeah. And I
think go out on your shield.
I think if he do come back, right? If he do come back, he definitely got to do a tune-up fight in between that.
Yeah, he's gonna need something slight.
Timing. He's gonna need something slight to get his timing back on, and then take that match. And also
time and confidence and everything. Like
Rashid, you've been on point since I've been listening to you. You and I took a picture at Two Shops, Miss Harris' funeral.
Okay.
I'm Anthony Jackson.
Oh, what's up, Ant? What's up, bro? This my man. Yes, indeed.
So, listen, I never doubted your opinion, your decision, your questions, your knowledge. None at all.
Yeah.
I welcome all the new fans and tell them to listen to Rashid.
Yes, indeed, brother.
All the time, every time. So what I'm saying to you, I don't want Earl to go out like that.
I got you.
Now, if he need a tune-up, which his pride won't let him do, if you need a tune-up, get one, right? But I want you to fight Terence Crawford again. At 54, you comfortable at 54?
Yeah.
We'll give you what you want.
Yeah, I
You
would
want
do
54? You can't make 47. You strong at 54. Can you make the weight at 54? Bam. I'm gonna give you Terence gonna give him everything. He gonna put out the red carpet for him.
Yeah, yes indeed.
But
yes,
I want you to try and fight. I think it'll be a better fight once you rest, watch the film, see your flaws.
Yeah.
You and Derek get tight again.
They got to get
go
tight.
to work, man.
But what they're going to have to do, too, I think, brother, is he's going to have to get uncomfortable learning some new tricks to the trade, man. If he is going to do such a fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he is going to do it, he's going to have to learn some new tricks to the trade. It's going to have to be the jab going to have to change. He's going to have to work on giving angles, head movement. It's going to have to be more than just trying to brute your way around this go round.
Yeah.
He definitely going to have to get a little slick with it, a little more slicker.
Rashi, like I just said, I will never question.
It's all good, brother.
And listen, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But only a smart fighter would look for new strategy.
That's real.
But because he's headstrong,
yeah,
and he's been winning his titles, moving forward and bullying, almost brawling.
Yeah,
almost brawling. He got his titles by brawling. Now him and Derek say if it ain't broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But a real trainer,
he gonna fix
like
it.
Bomac,
gotta fix it.
They gonna fix. They gonna make adjustments.
They gotta fix it. And that was my thing. And a lot of people don't know my reason for picking Terence Crawford was I'm a similar fighter to Errol Spence, right? So if I'm a similar fighter to an Errol Spence, I know my weaknesses. And one of my weaknesses is this. If a fighter throws my timing off, I'm going to have a hard night getting it back together because I'm a boxer puncher. So I knew that was going to be the problem for Errol Spence fighting this guy. I said, hold on. This guy, he adapts to every situation. Errol Spence don't have to, most fights haven't had to adapt because he already had a strategy to break his person down without many different ways to getting out of the situation. Because I ain't catch him in many situations. I saw Terence Crawford in a lot of situations that he got out of. So I knew it was going to be a long night for him, man. But brother,
the best thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
The best thing that happened was what gave Terence Floyd Crawford confidence. He took Earl's best shot.
Yeah, he did. He knew then. He knew then. I'm stronger than him, and I got this guy.
He even said it on the interview.
He started pushing him back.
That's all he had. Pushing, and then he had having his way with him.
Yeah.
But look, I'm not going to override my time.
It's all good, bro. I appreciate you, man. Brother Ant, man, you be all on it, brother.
I'm supporting you, baby.
I appreciate you, brother, man. You be holding it down for me, brother, man. Yeah, man. My brother Ant, man, in the building, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Rocky, keep giving us your knowledge, man, and your wisdom.
Baby. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Peace.
All right, baby.
Peace and blessings.
All right.
My brother Ant in the building, man. Yes, indeed, man. He one of the ones, man, be all the way in, man, with this movement, man. I appreciate him. Anyone else want to call in and give your suggestions, man, about this thing going around where people are already comparing Floyd Mayweather's legacy to Terence Crawford. And what it is doing, Terence Crawford, what's making people do this is basing it upon the 40-0 versus the 50-0. They're saying the 50, I see the 50-0 is in jeopardy of being broke. I still don't see the comparisons in careers because Floyd Mayweather beat a lot of goddamn world champions. I tell you that much.
Resume Floyd got it.
I'm talking about world champions of that moment. He dethroned the titles, man. Mm-hmm. He dethroned the titles. So anybody want to call in?
They don't want to give Floyd credit for beating Canelo. Canelo was coming into his own.
He beat the Canelo. You talking about in prime? Remember when fighters back in the days in the 80s and 90s were fighting dudes in their 20s that was real good, and they lost. Floyd Mayweather did the opposite. He beat that boy every round. Canelo every round, and Canelo was considered the pound for pound best of today. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Floyd be the kickboxer at the end of the career. Bum. I mean, I can't dispute that. But before that, who did he beat? Before that,
so you say that, right?
You know,
you say that Floyd beat a kickboxer, right? Edwin Lee Sr. You say Floyd beat a kickboxer, right? Floyd beat 23 world champions before that. And he beat him easily. So he went out with a kickboxer. He went out with a kickboxer because it was a $250 million situation. I would have beat the hell out the kickboxer too.
Hey, they brag. Them records, that record still ain't broke.
That record still ain't broke today. That's a $1 billion fight.
Yeah.
That kickboxer was worth getting his ass whooped too. That fight was worth getting his ass whooped, brother. Respectfully, man, brother, respectfully. I mean that.
But Mayweather, both world
Spence is a Hall of Famer, bro. I agree, man.
Yeah, Bud Mayweather Hall of Famer, Spencer Hall of Famer. They all Hall of Famers. They all great fighters, man. It was
yes, indeed.
This
man.
week was
it
was a competition between the two best fighters in that division at this time. Like, you know, Bud just showed that he was the best in that division at this time. Like, I can't take too much from Spence in that. You know what I mean? Spence he's still in my top 10 pound for pound. So like, I can't, you know, it is what it is.
Still in the top 10. But this is what we're going to do, y'all. The next topic is going to be about everybody that's on here so far, man. You can write in the comments or you can call in. Give me your top 5 pound for pound fighters right now. Give me your top 5 pound for pound fighters right now, in your opinion. Your top 5 pound for pound. Put it in the comment section or call in and give your top 5 pound for pound. Okay, Edwin, I'm going to answer your question, right, about Birdo, right? Birdo, I'm 40. What? How was when Floyd retired? What, 40? What, 41?
He was 48. 48 and 0 when he fought Birdo.
Okay, when he fought Birdo, okay. But before that, right, he fought all those top, all them world champions before that. Floyd was riding the wave out. You know what I'm saying? He coming to the finish line to end it. Was nothing to prove after that. Everything else was just robbing the bank. There was nothing else to prove after I beat 23 world champions, man. I might fight somebody 0-5. You know what I'm saying? You got the right to do such. If it's in your hands.
Birdo was also he was mandatory at that point too.
Yeah, he was a former world champion as well.
He was WBA mandatory.
Yeah, so. But that's enough about the Floyd legacy. For those that give us your top 5 pound for pound list right now. Please put it in the comment section. Also, if you want to call in and share your top 5 pound for pound, you can do so. Because we got our top 5. We're going to share our top 5. But we want to hear y'all top 5. Pound for pound right now. Please don't give us ESPN's top 5 because they don't never get it right. ESPN has never gotten the top 5 right. Only top 5 they put on their list is they fight.
Might be looking at mine might mirror this. It might mirror this, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I can explain my whole joint though.
I got you, man. It's all good. Give me your top 5 pound for pound right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can. Top 5 lists of top 5 fighters right now. Give us your top 5 fighters right now today. Not top 5 of all time. We mean your top 5 that's active fighters right now. Top 5 of today.
I can start with mine though. Start with mine.
Okay.
I start number 5. Number 5, I got Charlo.
Got
Jamel Charlo. I got Jamel Charlo at number 5, mainly because the Undisputed. It's top 5 right now, not all time, right now. But mainly because the
top 5
undisputed,
right now.
he's got, he got a good resume. He done fought guys in that division, but the main reason he not hired being as undisputed is because the loss.
Ricky, my fault, brother. Ricky is the top 5 right now, not of all times, brother. Right now, in this current fighting game, right now, your top 5 of today, the current fighters that's active now.
Nah, in order.
You can call in order. If you want to, you can call in and share with you too. The number on here is 240 Ricky 661-7647. If you want to come on here and share it in order from 1 to 5. Bottom is 5, top is number 1. Anyone else have a top 5? Anyone else have their top 5?
All right, I keep on. Now, you got,
okay,
I go 5 going to be Mel Charlo because he undisputed and because got an all right resume as far as, being any, like I said, undisputed. But the main reason he not hired is because the loss to Harrison and the draws.
Okay.
Number 4, Bivol for me, because he the man. He's low key the man in this division, but he still got a fight to make. And that win over Canelo, going against a smaller guy, but then coming right back and going up against a bigger guy in Zerto, and totally demolishing both of them. Same way. So number 4, Bivol. Number 3, Haney.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see him go against somebody in that division. So when he got Loma out the way, he undisputed it, solidified his stance with the Loma fight.
Okay.
And so number 3, Devin Haney. Number 2, Inoue. Naoya Inoue. Okay. He was, the demolishment of Stephen Fulton last week was crazy.
Okay.
Nobody expected that. He was undisputed at 118, about to be undisputed at 122. Bud beat him to it. So he would have been, he would have got 2 division undisputed too. But yeah, he about to do it. So, and then number 1, Bud.
That's his top 5.
For reasons I ain't even got to explain right now.
It is. So Hakeem, my brother, I just see he got his top 5 up there as well. Put them on up there, C's. Put them one by one on there. We're gonna go.
I don't know which one it is.
Okay, start with that one. That's 1 is Bud. That's brother Chris Kearney, if I'm saying your name right, brother. He has 1 for Bud. No, we're gonna start from 5. He has 5 Shakur Stevenson. He has 4 Bivol.
Dimitri
he has
Bivol.
3 Bivol. He has 3 Bivol. He has 3 Fury. I'm sorry, 4 Bivol, 3 Fury, 2 the Monster who you just mentioned.
Anyway.
And he has and he has number 1 as Bud. His is similar to my list, man. My list is similar to his, other than I don't have Inoue as in the top 5 right now. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. This is Hakeem. No, Hakeem has Fury at number 5, Bivol at number 4, Shakur at number 3, Devin Haney, or I guess he got Devin and Tank equally at number 2, and Crawford at number 1. All right, the next one we got Ricky Womack, right? He has, in order, number 5, starting from the bottom, he has Boots at number 5. I think that's Inoue at number 4.
Yeah, Inoue, yeah.
Shakur Stevenson at number 3. Canelo at number 2. And Bud Crawford at number 1. Yeah, man, y'all really basically damn near identical to ours. I just don't have Inoue in there yet. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He's a killer. He's a killer. I'm funny about them foreigners sometimes, man.
I mean, he been showing improvement.
He deserves it, though. He kicking ass. He beat the hell out of people. Well, my list is at number 5, I got Shakur Stevenson, who really is my favorite fighter, but I didn't put him in number 1 yet because these jokers are scared to fight him, man, for some reason. So at number 4, just because he beat the so-called pound for pound fighter at that time, I got Bivol at number 4. I got Canelo at number 3 for losing to Bivol. He's still above him. I got Canelo at number 3 because of overall career. Number 2, I got Gervonta Tank Davis. He just the powerhouse of boxing, man. Just the things that he's doing with boxing, I had to keep him in the top 1 or 2. And the performance this weekend gave me Bud Crawford at number 1. Skill set just like no other. I mean, adaptability to different styles. I haven't seen shit like this since I was in the 90s, man, when Mark 2 Shop and Daryl Coley and all those guys that I came up under and watched, they were doing stuff like this, making them pay. And you had dudes like Obakar and Pernell Whitaker and guys like that were making guys miss and pay. I haven't saw that in a long time from what I saw this weekend, and that's why Crawford got my number 1 spot right now. But anyone want to call in, and if y'all want to call in and give y'all an opinion on your choices, and I would love to hear it because we love and respect all choices on here, man. The number is 240-661-7647. What you were saying, C's?
No, I'm saying I had Monster on my top 10 before this fight. He was at number like 6 or 7. But he jumped Jamel, Bivol, Haney, and all them with this performance being that this was his second weight class.
Okay, I got
he jumped them
because
he jumped weight class and he about to undispute that joint right now. That's what pushed him up to 2 on my list as being at his second weight class. Like pound for pound, you know, I take into account weight classes, you know. That's sort of why Canelo's still in my top 10 at like 8, though. He had 8 on mine.
Yeah. I got you.
Because I ain't want to take him out because he lost to going up to 70, whatever, but I do have to punish you for it, you know, because I mean, it's pound for pound, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, like, I don't like people going up so much, man. Eventually you gotta stop, bro.
We got a caller coming in. Brother Ricky. Hello? He hung up. What happened?
All right, let's call back.
There you go.
But yeah, Tank. To finish my pound for pound, Tank at 6 though.
Hello? What's going on?
Tank at 6. Then I got like Shakur, Canelo, Beterbiev, and Spence.
Second win boxing meeting. Hung up again. What's going on? Call back. That's me calling in. Ricky, answer the phone.
Probably ain't mean to call.
Call rejected.
That was me calling back. Ricky, call back in, brother. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, call back in, brother, man. I don't know what happened. We lost connection or something. Anyone else, or everybody, if y'all want to call in, I love these call-ins because it gives y'all voice, man, to give y'all opinion about this thing, man. If you want to call back in, brother Ricky, because you called back twice and I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's all good though, man. Y'all top. I love those lists, man. Y'all lists are on point, man. That's the beautiful thing about this thing, man.
Everybody lists valid. Everybody see things like different.
Yeah, they do. Everybody got their own opinion about this thing, man, and it's a beautiful thing, man. That's what's
beautiful about the sport, man. God love it.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, man, we gonna get on up out of here today. Man, I appreciate y'all for the participation. We gonna do these things here from here on out. This is what the platform's gonna be about. It's gonna be about boxing conversation, boxing talk, boxing topics. Also visit rawvegan.com. Order you some protein powder today. Order your fresh batch of protein powder today at rawvegan.com. Also visit rawvegancoffee.com as well. Also go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. We need these 6,000 people that's on the DMV Boxing Legends to transfer over to the Second Win Boxing Media YouTube channel so we can get the numbers up. We just hit 6,000 today on DMV Boxing Legends, and I appreciate y'all for coming in and tuning in. Always remember that we will be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday, so tune in and give us a topic. Matter of fact, in the comment section, give us some topics that we can talk about. We would love to talk about those topics, man. I would love to discuss those topics that, y'all bring to our attention. We could do a top 5 of this area too, in DMV area. I wouldn't mind doing that as well. Talking about these young up and coming fighters. Now that they see that they are being ranked and all that thing, competition gets better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the town better. You gotta compete locally to become great regionally, and become great nationally, to become great on a worldwide stage. Everybody has to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring that back. Baby. There's steps to it. So why not be great here, be the greatest here, then be the greatest in regionals, local, and the national, and become the greatest in the international level. So yeah, that could be a great topic. Talk about who the best prospect of the day coming from this area, etc. But ladies and gentlemen, we up out of here. The Second Win Boxing Media. Peace.
Peace.